more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust him?
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know. But I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all...
Got to break through! Glory to God! We did it!
Far enough!
Soaring light spear! It's over!
You require a head.
It was nice while it lasted.
That's my cue.
Don't get complacent. I'll do my best.
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
I'll smash you!
Confiscated!
You're finished! Ignite! Blow them away!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Inferno turret! Here I come! You're mine! It's over!
Come forth, holy glimmer!
I can feel my power growing!
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
That's... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
Hi, Hoodle!
Severing Wing! Megasonic Thrust! Here I come!
Thunder Field!
Here I come!
It's a duel of the arts!
Tiger Blade!
We got fire!
I've got it! Let him march to handle! Healing of purity!
All yours! I'm not good!
Crescent Dome! Far enough! Armor won't save you!
Confiscated!
Burn it down! You're mine! It's over! Here! Severing Wing!
Watch it!
Take that!
Power of light!
Win!
I'm ready for hurricane!
Soaring Light Spear!
Freaking does it!
Photon! Blah, blah, blah!
Tiger Blade!
Win!
This one's mine!
Far beyond the darkest sky!
You'll pay for that! You're mine!
Take this! Guardian Seal!
Soaring Light
All
Spear!
disasters
Lightning
made
Falcon!
one! Come forth and heal it with purity! Maelstrom!
Great!
Sparkling stars of light! Rain down their pure power!
Can't end here!
You're done!
Not in your dreams!
Blazing Flame! Where are you going? Hurricane
No
Fire!
further.
Swallow Dance! Nothing gets by me!
away!
Cut you out!
Not done yet! Here!
Now!
Beyond!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Not again! My turn!
Here we go again!
I'm not done!
Just
This
wait!
one!
I'm ready to go. I feel sprightlier than before.
Hey, Xion? Do you, you know... What is it? Do you remember that conversation we had after Almeidria... You know. If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks. Anytime, Manuel.
Right, here goes! Time forward! Here!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Here! Far enough!
Now you see what I can do! The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Here goes!
Take this! Wind!
Switcher!
Light astral raging cast! Here goes!
Megasonic flow!
Hurricane strike!
We managed to pull through. It's on!
You're mine!
Darkness!
Southern wind!
Hurricane strike!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Hurricane strike!
Got fire!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Not today! Take this! Take this! An astral arc?
That's my cue!
Tiger blade!
Shut him down!
Make it rain!
Not done!
Eagle drop!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning condemned!
Blazing Flame! You're mine!
Hurricane
Severing
strike!
Wind!
Now! This
Soaring
one!
Light!
Holy Lance!
Everyone hanging in there? I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov! Hurricane strike!
Take this!
Going in!
Lightning cannon!
Thunder meteor!
Take this!
First strike! Talon hurricane! Burn!
It's done!
Falling storm!
Here I come!
Here's another blade!
It's over!
Here go! Piercing there you apart!
Burn in hell!
Going in!
You're mine!
Confiscated!
You're finished!
What's this?
Bandit
Going in!
No escape!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I never miss!
You're mine!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
Hurricane strike! I'll finish you here! Look sharp! One more! Hurricane strike!
Astral energy! Raging cascade!
Guardian Tools!
Here I come!
Magic is there!
It's over!
In here!
Eagle assault! And I'll
I'll
show
do
you!
this
Spear!
one!
Zara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
The
No
flame
holding back.
inside me yearns to be let free. Not today.
Flaming meteor! Rip and tear!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Sonic thrust. Pierce.
My mind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Illuminate not in your dreams.
I'll smash you! Alright, let me at it! Eat this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now in the groove!
Soaring light spear.
I call upon thee.
Color Falcon. Here I come. Take this.
Here, I'm ready. I'll be saving you.
Blazing flame! Now I'm in the groove!
More where that came from.
Out of my way!
Here I come. It's over.
Bring the Vermilion Ranger. Ready.
I'm ready to go!
Arrow
The flame
claw.
inside me yearns to be let free.
An outstanding set! Talon Hurricane! Inferno Punch! Take this!
Raging
Here!
Lightning.
Where are you going? Sonic Punch!
Eat that.
Magic
My turn. I'm not done. Can't move.
Come on! You have to go on! Run like hell!
Hurricane Slash. Not in your dreams. Now.
Only one.
Out of my way! Flaming meteor!
Try this.
Hurricane Slash!
It's over. Here I come. Severing this. You're mine. Soaring wing. Soaring light spear. Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! Dark Wind! This one, I can handle it! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
You're mine.
I can carve through walls!
It's over.
Xion!
Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
I can feel my power growing. Shut him down.
Watch
You're
it!
mine! It's over!
Fair enough! Glimmer Dragon! Now you see what I can do!
Now!
Charge!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Unrolling out the red carpet?
Yeah! Some hospitality!
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
You're finished!
I'll be saving this
You're
one!
mine!
I never miss!
This one's mine!
No further!
Now for the weak point!
Ready!
Take this!
Glimmer
I'm not
Dragon!
done!
Time to shine! Now I'm in the
Fury!
hang fight!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
The enemy yields on it too.
We'll soon see about that!
Ignite!
Hurricane!
Here!
Eagle of Sun! Watch your aim! Do it!
Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer! I'm going!
Take it!
Maximum
It's
burst!
over!
I'll smash you! Flaming meteor!
Here I come!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Take this! Megasonic thrust! Try this! Explosive ring! I'm not done! Orochi's Fury!
Whirlwind snap!
Take
Head
this!
storm!
Raging
Megasonic thrust! We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Period is not in your dreams!
Ignite! No escape! No further!
Let the marksman handle this! I never miss!
Take this! No
Denied!
escape! It's over! Megasonic thrust! Here!
Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Hurricane strike! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Time to shine! Perfect knuckle! I'm gone! Eagle of Sun! I'm just getting started! Right up the top!
I'm ready to fight
Glimmer
left
Dragon! Now you see what I can do! Not like this!
You'll pay for that!
Gusty nail! I can do this all day!
Perfect knuckle! Rip its hair! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Now!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
If it's in the sky,
Wait! Something's happening!
They fuse together? Flaming meteor!
Gusty nail!
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Dragon piercing roll!
Not on my watch! Tempest!
Here I come!
Savage roar!
Guardian
Storm! I'm ready to go!
Ring!
I'm ready to go!
Nail struck!
This one's all...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Shattering! This
You're
is
mine!
Attack time!
Blasting!
Super swallow dance! Tiger blade!
Burn it! Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
You're finished! Is this what real pain feels like?
I'll finish You're here now!
Try harder!
Nicole!
Just what the doctor ordered. Enemies immobilized.
Here! Rosie Fury!
Eagle Assault!
Here!
Sealed.
Now I'm in the
Try
groove!
this!
Nice and ready! Train harder!
Rima!
Astral energy.
Say no more! We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the lord of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shionne?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shionne, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
Had it with your mad rambling. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
This one's mine! On a roll now!
All disasters made one! Come forth, the helix of purity!
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Illuminate the sun!
Flaming meteor!
Orochi's fury!
I can carve through armor!
He just won't stay still. You can draw his attention. I'll pin him down.
Falling
Mine! Now!
There!
Did we get him?
He's open!
Orochi's
Not in your dreams!
I'm ready!
This one's got your name on it!
To action!
Is that it?
It's dirt!
Now into blue!
What's he planning?
This looks bad. We've got to stop him!
Going in! Igneous discharge!
Lightning descent!
Take this.
Blah, blah, blah!
Hurricane
Hey, Holy Land!
Take this.
This one's mine!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either! I'm ready to go!
Take this!
Does not hurt. Do you require help?
Look sharp!
Die.
Hurricane strike!
Take this.
Look sharp! Inspiration!
Surrender! Not in your dreams!
Dark wind! Glacial fire!
Get out of this!
Take this.
All mine!
Going in! Master pieces!
Burn it up!
Supernova!
Take
Raging
this.
cascade!
Hurricane
In here!
Die.
More
Take
projectile!
this.
All disasters made one!
Away!
The helix
Take
of
this.
purity! Maelstrom! I can do this all day!
You have
Take
no
this.
Thunder
armor!
field!
In a bind?
Dance in the wind!
Armor won't save
In
you!
here!
Enjoy.
I'll be saving
Take this. That's far enough.
Do it!
Lightning orb! More lightning! In here!
Orochi's
I'll
fury!
be saving this one!
Now this is enjoyable.
We have no energy!
I could do this all day!
Megasonic thrust! Try this!
More reduction from...
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Is this what your pain feels like? No. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
There you go! Not in your dreams!
Take this!
That's freaking the power of light!
This one's mine!
I got you!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Got him!
It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's... can this be? If Alphen's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked you to rule. No one did. What do I do? Your wants. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alphen!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Let them mark!
You'll pay for that! Unleash lightning!
Ready!
Here I come! I'm on it! Megasonic punch! I shall erase that! Can't interfere! You bleed it!
I never miss! Illuminate
In a bind?
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Guardian Field! I let my guard down.
I call
Armor
on
won't
thee!
save you!
Take this! Crumble!
Lightning condemned!
Routine fury!
Magic is there!
You're on! Eagle assault!
Better! He's too fast to keep up with!
Then we'll take him together. Rinwell, follow my lead.
Okay.
I'll provide cover.
You require...
This one's Shining Supernova! Raging! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Know your place!
Inspiration!
You're mine!
Lightning
Kneel before
Orb!
your sovereign! You're finished!
Photon Shield! Air Thrust! Astral Energy!
It's about to attack! Dick! We need to stop him!
Light
Proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Confiscated!
Is this it?
Come on! You have to hold the right!
Sparkling stars!
Lock up the door! Alright!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this?
This one's mine! Where are you going?
Feeling like
Leave the charges to me.
Shining Supernova! Raging!
I can do this all day!
Unleash lightning!
Eat this! Guardian Arena!
Holy Land! Light
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Take this! This should do it! No further! First strike! I shall be the ruler of all things! Megasonic thrust! Kneel before your sovereign! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Your life will end here! Run! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What next?
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shionne, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Dahnan elements.
What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Jika mama
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganath Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia? We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there. Not this way, I guess.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Danya. I'm hungry. You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours? I did. Are they not enough? No, I have enough. Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food. But there's still something wrong with them. I'm hungry. Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations...
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste. Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them? Bringing them into the castle. What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in? Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.